I want to make a video talking about my comments on something that I just saw today. There's a video that Cody, Wrangler Star, put out, and the title is Indiana's No Gay Wedding Pizza Parlor Controversy. Apparently, a couple of his viewers had asked him about his feelings on the situation that's going on in Indiana, and he made a video talking about it a little bit. If you have not checked out Wrangler Star yet, I highly recommend the channel. One of my favorite channels. I just like everything that he posts. Good, wholesome guy. Great family-oriented videos as well. But anyway, basically, if you don't know the story here, there's a pizza parlor in Indiana, and I think recently maybe someone wanted their gay wedding catered, and they said no. We don't cater gay weddings because we're Christian. We don't believe in that. They allow anyone to eat at their pizza place. That's not an issue. They don't care who you are. You come in, enjoy slice pizza or whatever, get some food, and that's it. But as far as their catering service, they just choose not to cater gay weddings. A lot of Christians out there don't believe in gay marriage. So, the big controversy here is that obviously people who are extreme, gay activists and stuff, and they're of course crapping on the family, saying that you can't do that. These people have the right to be catered. If they want to use your service, you have to serve them. And of course, there's other people out there, obviously Christians that don't believe in gay marriage, and they're of course supporting the family. No, they should be able to do what they want. Blah blah blah. Right? I'm not making this video to argue one way or the other. Whether you're for gay rights, whether you're against gay rights. It doesn't really matter. Obviously, no matter what I say, there'll be people who agree with me and people who don't agree with me. But the point I wanted to stress here, and I think the point that should be made, and it's completely missed because of the simple fact that, having an anti-gay story in news makes a lot of money. It's really that simple. We all know at this point, at least all the adults out there know, that the media is there to make money. Controversy is what it's all about, right? You got to put these stories up that get people pissed off and angry, and then everyone watches and then talks about it and watches again, and they make money. It's all about money. Unfortunately, that's what the news has turned into. However, I think the biggest point that's missed here is, regardless of why they don't want to serve someone, shouldn't a business owner be able to do what they want with their business? You know what I mean? Like, is everyone missing that specific point? If they choose not to cater gay weddings, wouldn't they just miss out the money that they would have made on those gay weddings? In my comment, I wrote that people in this case should really be talking with their wallets, not with their mouth. Of course, everyone has an opinion, but some people just forget that you don't have rights as an owner of a business. If you didn't want to serve people with green shirts, all that would do is just limit how many people can go eat at your place or buy your service or buy your products, right? So by them choosing not to cater gay weddings, all they're doing is limiting making money for their own business because of their own personal beliefs. But why should they be punished for their beliefs? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me. If you don't support a pizza place, or if you don't support any business that doesn't support gay marriage, it's just don't buy their products, don't use their service. It's really that simple. It should be that simple. This should not be a story in the news. Okay, this stuff happens all the time. To use an example, what if a Nazi organization wanted to go eat at a I don't know, some restaurant, and the owners were black, and they said, hey, I don't want to serve a bunch of Nazis in my restaurant. Okay, get out of here. And then, you think the general public is going to fight for the Nazi groups and say, hey, that's not fair. You got to serve them. They're people too. No, because it's not as popular. You know what I mean? It's not it's something that the majority of people in the country support. It's strange to me that it's just completely blown by their thought that these people should just have the right to do what they want. At the very worst case scenario, I mean, they're not getting as much business. How is that affecting anyone? You know what I mean? If I was a gay guy and I wanted to get married, I wouldn't want a pizza place that doesn't support me to cater my wedding anyway. You know what I mean? So, like, why would that bother you? All right. I understand that certain people are offended by certain things that other people aren't offended by. Some people are more sensitive. I'm not gay, so I'm not in that state of mind where things do offend me. You know what I mean? If you are gay and someone says, well, I don't believe in homosexuality, that might be more offensive to you. I don't know that situation, so I can't relate to it personally. I can understand why people would get upset. But I just think in this case, it should be as simple as, well, fine, we're not going to give you our money. That should be the end of it. It should be really, really simple, right? Something I commented that I wanted to say, and I want to hear your feedback on it, is occasionally something will come out in the news, like the Chick-fil-A, all the stuff with Chick-fil-A, and people will support them, people don't support them. The companies that support open carry and people who don't support open carry, when that gets in the news, all of a sudden people start caring about what that company represents. But when did that happen? You know what I mean? I don't remember, I don't know, say 10, 15 years ago where a CEO was known to say something, and then all of a sudden people started boycotting because of what that CEO said. A more recent thing, well, it's not super recent, but what was it, Abercrombie and Fitch or something? One of the owners said, we don't want fat people wearing our clothes. And everyone go up and, oh my God, I can't believe they said that. So what? They make tiny clothes for tiny people. Who cares? If you're fat and you don't like that, don't shop at their store. You know what I mean? It shouldn't, I'm not a business owner, but I like to fight for some business owners in general and just say, hey, you know what? It's their business. Let them do what they want. If people don't like it, they won't get as much business. I don't know why it has to be this big complicated thing. Think about the last thing you bought. It could have been gas to fill up your car. It could have been a knife purchase. It could have been a watch. Could have been a shirt. Could have been your lunch. Okay. Think real hard. What was literally the last thing you spent money on today or yesterday or whatever? What do you know about that company? Do you know who the CEO is? If you do know who the CEO is, do you know their political stance, their religious stance? Do you believe in everything they believe in? What if you're against abortion, but you just bought a chair for your kitchen today, and the owner of that company that produced that chair loves abortion, and so now you've supported that person? We don't think about that. You know what I mean? It's only when these stories pop up, we're only concerned with what kind of companies we're supporting when it's convenient. If something comes out in the news and they say, okay, well, McDonald's is, all for slavery. And you're like, well, screw that. I ain't going to McDonald's anymore. Like, I get that because now you're aware of that information. But when in our daily life do we really research the companies that we purchase things from constantly? I mean, thousands and thousands of things, from the food we eat, the clothes we wear, our cars, our homes, the TV we watch, the computer that you're sitting in front of right now, or your cell phone or whatever. When was the last time you really looked into the CEO or the company or what their stances were in life? And why does it matter that you agree with them? I understand at the very base of things, if you know a company is doing something that you're against, you wouldn't want to support them. That's fine. I understand that. But it just seems like it's only when it's convenient. It's just like people who only want to buy American products constantly. I only buy American. I only buy American. If you're American, that's great to support America, your economy. I understand that. But you can't only buy American. You know what I mean? There's like a line there. But sometimes people take it a little bit too seriously. And it's only when it's convenient. Only when they know about something do they care. But then, the story comes and goes, and then they don't care anymore. So, I don't know. I just think that things don't have to be as complicated as we make it. Just as a society today, with all of our technology, especially communication technology, with texting and Facebook and everything, you hear a story, boom, millions of people know about it instantly. And everyone's just too involved with that and not involved enough in just their daily activity, their daily life. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's just Pennsylvania or what, but most people out here, they suck at their job. Continuously, every time I need to do something, there's a problem. If I go to the store, the cashier doesn't know how to do her job, or if you talk to a manager, the manager doesn't know how to do their job. You talk to someone on the phone, they can't help you out. No one can help you out. Is it because everyone's, on Facebook or watching YouTube videos or complaining about a pizza place in Indiana? Is that why? I just don't understand, the state of our country, the United States of America, for people who live here who are watching this video. Man, it's just been going downhill for a long time. We need some kind of a change, some kind of I don't know, something different. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But who am I? Just my opinion, right? Just one guy's opinion. So anyway, whatever your opinion is, I love to hear it. Even if you don't disagree, or even if you don't agree with me, that's fine. I don't know. Sometimes I try to step back and look at a situation for what it is. And in this particular case, I don't really think it's a gay issue or a non-gay issue or a hate issue. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it's just someone, yelling out, I have the right to do this. I have the right to. Well, what about the owner? Doesn't the owner have any rights too? Don't they have the right to just do what they want with their business? I don't get it. You know, if I want to walk into the store with no shirt and no shoes on, they're going to kick me and say, sorry, buddy, there's a sign right in the window. No shirt, no shoes, no service. Well, is it my right to go shop barefoot because I believe that shoes are evil? You know what I mean? Where's it end? There's got to be some lines somewhere, right? I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about now. I just thought I'd comment on this. If nothing else, it's a shout out for Cody. Badass channel. I've seen him, just skyrocket in viewership, and I mean the quality of his videos are just top notch. I really like watching his stuff. He has an awesome series on building a treehouse for his son. Just super nice guy, and really great videos. So if you haven't checked him out already, check him out, or leave a comment down below in this video of what you think about the situation. Be civil, no fighting. At the end of the day, no one's going to convert anyone else's opinions. If you have an opinion on something and someone disagrees with you, you're not going to sway them into thinking that the same way you do. You know what I mean? I think most arguments, it's because someone's for A and then someone's for B, and the B person really wants them to believe B, and vice versa. They really want them to agree with them. It's just not going to happen. Everyone butts heads. So you're allowed to be, thinking differently. We're allowed to disagree with each other. Most of the arguments, they never lead anywhere except for just name calling and people just wanting to win an argument on the internet. So anyway, that's all. That's my my random vlog for today, talking about this situation. Who cares? Honestly, who cares? Just less customers for the business. I don't see why people are getting all pissed off about it, but that's just me. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.